Trying, and the furnace comes on. Lovely. Trying to make a YouTube channel. Got this mic. Oh, knocking stuff around. Got a channel. I've got 106 people who like my channel. I bought some gear lately. Oh, dang, that doesn't work anymore. Okay, well, anyway, big deal. This microphone. It's not hooked up right now because I'm having to move stuff around in my studio to try and make room for what's behind here. So I'm trying to make like a sort of a sound stage thing back there that'll make videos. This has been so hard to get into regular video making routine. Of course, part of that problem is that I recently, my wife and I, because of family emergencies, took on the full-time job of raising our two little nieces. And they're 1.5 and 5, so that's, yeah, definitely taken time away from both of our schedules for all kinds of things. But anyway, I'm going to persevere and keep seeing if I can actually keep making ambient music. I'm focusing on guitar more because, well, I need to. I just glanced over there because that's where my amplifier is now. So the next couple of things, I need to figure out what my budget is for this year, and then I need to figure out, am I going to go with something like the Universal Audio aux? I'm done with modeling. I filled my boots. I don't know why I chose that term, but that's an old term we used to say, fill your boots, man. Well, I filled my boots with modeling, and it never really worked for me. So don't you love that I'm using my FaceTime camera right now? But if I don't use my FaceTime camera right now, I gotta set all this stuff up, and then I probably won't make a video. So anyway, I got me a Bassman 30R, which is really nice amp. I'm really, it's got a crystally clean, but still tubey clean, yeah, clean channel, crystally clean channel. Thinking outside the box. Anyway, and then it's got these really nice driven tones. Some people say it's kind of Marshall-y. I've never owned a Marshall, so I don't really know if it's Marshall-y, but it's good, and it takes my pedals really well. So I got to get, I'm probably going to, anyway, back to the Universal Audio, or pan that camera, aux, set top, or box, amp top box thingy, or Two Notes just released or announced at NAMM 2020 that they've got a new one called the Torpedo Captor X. With that, it's a load box with audio out. So let me run the amp at high volume into the load box and then take a stereo pair out at whatever volume I want and record it. So I'm leaning towards that, or just miking it if I can figure out what the right microphones, because I can run a little bit loud. Everybody goes out during the day, so I can do some recording during the day, and I can run a little bit loud. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I got an SM57 and an SM58 on there right now, just playing around with what I've got. I'm looking at inexpensive ribbon mics, but my understanding is that you need preamps and stuff to go with ribbon mics, so maybe that's just a lot of money. Anyway, that's still a problem to solve, but it doesn't stop me from recording. That's not what's stopping me from recording. That's not it. The other thing that I just got, yeah, what's stopping me from recording is major surgery in early January, immediately followed by the pretty much adoption of these two little children. I'm not complaining about the kids. I love them. They're wonderful, but it's a change of direction, a radical change of direction. I have this thing now. That guy, he calls himself creative, and he hasn't even changed his default iPhone screen picture thing. Pfft, that's not creative. Anyway, this is a gimbal, because one of the things that I'm hurting for right now is B-roll. I'm not much of a video maker, but I think people get pretty tired pretty fast of just pictures of my feet stepping on pedals and stuff like that. I've sort of searched the internet looking for, some photos I can use and stuff. So I've decided, let's get gimbally. And this is the Zhiyun. I don't speak any of the Chinese languages, which is, probably my own loss, but I don't. So this thing is a gimbal. I think you said that already, Doug. And with the gimbal, I have software called Filmic Pro, which is deeper than deep. Honestly, I have not figured out how to use Filmic Pro yet, but it looks cool. The coolest thing about gimbals is they just steady the shot out. So they take a shot that's otherwise maybe not all that fantastic, and they make it more fantastic. You can see that I'm an excellent cameraman by the work that I'm doing right now. My ability to camerify is really beyond dispute, I would say. I wonder which footage I'll use. The footage from the Mac camera, or now that I'm on that camera, if I'll use that footage. I don't know. It all comes down to editing, I suppose. Oh, well, it would help if that camera was rolling, which it's not. Anyway, there's a lot of rambling. I do a lot of rambling these days. But I do have a setup that I think is much closer to just turn on and start recording. But man, this has been a battle getting here. I don't know how many have you guys gone. You people, they're not all guys, Doug. Have you people experienced something like this, where the desire to make music or whatever your art is strong, but the interruptions are endless? Children upstairs pounding on stuff. And if so, how did you overcome it, or how did you get through it? I'd be really curious to know, and it would be helpful to me to know, because right now, this is the first video since my little announcement that I was going to turn my my channel into a generative music channel, which is not going to happen now. I mean, I'll do some generative music, but there's the likelihood that I'll focus deeply and create tutorials and stuff. No, I think that's pretty much out the window. And that's okay. The main thing that I do, and the thing I love, is just making experimental, ambient, electric guitar music inspired by Robert Fripp and Brian Eno's stuff. That's really, it's like, if you want a niche, narrow little niche. That's my little niche. But I like it. So yeah, man, setting up my studio, and I leaned over, whacked my head on something. Now there's a big hole in it. Okay, anyway, I hope that those of you who've signed up as it's not followers. You've joined my channel. I hate the term follower. My followers. I hope that you will keep checking back, and I hope that you will grant me a bit of grace here as I work on trying to figure out how to balance these new requirements on my time. In the meantime, did I show you the crazy old-fashioned guitar my wife found at a house that she was selling? My wife's a realtor. Let's get that out of the way. And it is a piece of junk. But it's a funny piece of junk because it's just like it's an what is it called? A Airline Technical. Check it out. Right? It's a Simpson Sears guitar or something like that. And it has, I think I was trying to tune it to something that didn't rattle all the time, so it's a little out of tune. But the crazy thing about this guitar is every once in a while on the neck, there's just this beautiful tone. I think it's because the wood is so old. The guitar is a piece of junk. But at places where all the bits and pieces come together properly, yeah, I'm just not going to show you now because I didn't think I was going to show you this guitar. I'm improvising, and it's totally out of tune. But there are certain points on the guitar where you get this really mellow, sweet old tone out of it. So if I can write a song that only uses those notes, I might do it. Did I just show you my butt? Sorry about that. It's totally amateur cameraman stuff. What else have I got to say? I think that's about it. I have percussionists that live upstairs with me now, and I probably will record their percussion because why not? Anyway, that's what's going on with Ambient Music Studio at the beginning of 2020. Plans and reality have diverged greatly, and reality is winning, but I'm not discouraged. I just need to figure out how to make this all fit together and work. And I'm still inspired, and I have been playing music that I've been enjoying. I just haven't been recording it. So I will start recording, and I'll start posting videos, and I'll start using my gimbal. Start using my gimbal to shoot B-roll so that my videos are a little bit more interesting. And yeah, stay posted for more great content like this one, shot on my FaceTime camera in 720p. It's grainy because it's real.